Hi, my name is Emily Donnelly. I'm a former fourth grade teacher, and I love teaching writing. So I'm going to show you some of Presto's awesome features for how to support your students in writing. Presto is great because you can have your students do all kinds of writing in it, and then they could create these awesome zines. So zines can be anything from spooky, silly stories to reports on interviews they did of their classmates. They get to print them out, fold them up, and share them with others, whether it's friends, family, other teachers. You can hang them on your classroom wall. It's just a really great way to be able to share your students' writing. I'm going to show you an example of using the assignments feature to create an assignment for students to share what they've been learning in science. We will click New Assignment, and since they're going to write a zine, we are going to choose the booklet format. Next, we're going to choose a writing plan. I want my students to compare and contrast two types of energy that they've learned about, so we will choose the Compare and Contrast writing plan, and it will appear with these signal words that will support students in using this text structure. Next, I'm going to add a list of important words. These are vocab words that students have been using in our unit and will help them with their writing. Now we will come to this page where I can modify this so that students have something to work with, or I could leave it blank if I want. I'm going to help them by starting out with their title. Two types of energy. And I want them to fill in the blanks with the two types of energy that they choose to write about. I can also go ahead and modify the layout if I want to support students in that way. Now I'll go ahead and assign it. Create the assignment, send it out to my students via their Google Classroom connection. And when I go to view the assignment, it'll appear right here with all of my students in my class. You can see that it says not started and 7 words written. That is the base of the assignment that I've sent to them, and that will update as they work. Here's the student view of that two types of energy assignment. You can see it looks very similar to that teacher view I showed you. So this student has decided to write about thermal versus wind energy, and they can go ahead and start filling that in here. And you can see this feedback panel changes as they write. Now one of my students has started working on this two types of energy assignment. I can see that they are in draft mode and they have 40 words written. I can also see that they've started working on that title page. So let's go ahead and open up Alex's work. It will appear here. It will tell me that this page has 7 words. They have 40 total words. They're working on their title. They have an image. They have not used any signal words quite yet, but they have used some of those important words. I can see that they've started writing about different types of energy using those important words as they write. This is a great chance for me to go check in with the student and say, great job on using those important words, and give them some encouragement on using signal words, reminding them that they are writing a compare and contrast zine, so to make sure to use those words to support their writing. Here's an example of an earlier assignment about a classroom interview. These students are all in progress, and you can keep track of it here on the assignment page. So you can see which students have not yet started, which are in draft mode, and which have turned it in. You can also keep track of how many students are completed and turned it in. You can see a copy of the original document, and you can keep track of how many words each student has written. It's really great to be able to see them all right here in front of you so you can monitor your class and check in with the students that need some checking in.